I'm on all the time.
On what? Murder?
I mean, yeah.
Medication.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Those aren't packages of little baggies of salt in her bag.
I wore my murder shirt today.
She did.
Have to get in the mood. Can you even read it?
For our listeners, turn a little bit. It says, bloodstains are red, ultraviolet lights are blue. I watch enough murder shows, they'll never find you. That is the Suna shirt. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Average Adventuring Party podcast, you guys.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're back with these guys again.
Hey, I was told this was going to be a guest role.
How'd that work out for you?
I guessed I missed.
Don't worry, we'll arrange for your elf to die.
Ah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
I guessed at what all your roles are, and I was right.
Terrible?
Terrible.
Yes.
So yeah, what happened last time?
We fucked some shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Really fucked
yeah.
it up. We really fucked that up.
Yeah.
We pulled the Michael Bay stealth scene, right?
Yeah,
We were very sneaky.
we sneakily blew up an entire fucking base and took
They
out.
have broken
Forest
the
with
forest.
it.
Granted, to be fair, none of the mechas had giant testicles, so it may not be the Michael Bay version.
So I think we got stuck in we got banished to the Shadow Realm.
As you should be.
Yes,
We activated the trap card, yes.
Yeah.
our characters are unable to come out of the forest's shadow, and as we were
Well, that we know of.
we aren't
At the
able
moment.
to at the moment, and we started getting approached by some Displacer Beasts who are no doubt just coming to thank Whisper for leaving them a warning
And
about
get belly rubs.
Yeah, cuddles and belly rubs, yes.
about leaving the forest shadow and about not getting too close to that base, because then they would have gotten shunted out and exploded.
Yeah.
So clearly they're just coming to be like very, very friendly and thankful, and they're going to help us, and we will all have like 1 million NPC pets.
Yes.
That we all are going to like really bully the GM over and make sure that nothing happens to them.
Let's all stand behind Whisper.
Well,
the
there's only
front
one
line.
person who's noticed at the moment.
That's correct. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative so we can exactly show in what order they're going to give you their love. While I, as the GM, have all my shit together and clearly don't misplace things.
It's cool that he has stats for hugs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is the only system I've ever seen where you roll for hugs and belly rubs. This is great.
Let's say versus Snuggles. Oh no, I failed. Oh.
Oh, you take 3d6 points of snuggle damage.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm down.
While Gary rolls, other points of notice from last time, Suna's parents made her do the dishes.
Yes.
And then Suna had the bright idea of turning herself in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why we had to go save her and then cause mayhem.
I would like to point out that
that's a terrible roll for us. He crit on initiative.
Oh, no.
But I also crit fail on initiative too. So.
Yeah, I would like to point out that Suna was inspired by Galdrian to go talk it out. And I want to point out of character, actually, that might not be a bad idea to talk it out. But
Fortunately,
our characters might not be smart people.
Hey.
I'm not talking about
No,
Suna.
we're not talking about Suna.
Yeah, Suna might be the smartest person in this party right now. I don't know.
To be fair, my intellect is not that high.
I'm not. There is more to smarts than being able to read stuff from a book.
So, what is your intelligence? Rick?
Like the actual base.
Yes, the actual base number.
12.
What is your wisdom?
20.
So you are, according to all of the internet charts, the Forrest Gump.
Yeah. See?
Oh, no, actually, 12 is above average. Isn't it?
Not street smart, but incredibly wise.
Oh, yeah, and you are very wise. Like 20 is like the highest that a human can achieve in that stat, I think. And then 12 is still above average. Like a townsperson is a 10.
you're like a Lieutenant Dan on smarts, and then Forrest Gump on wisdom.
I thought you were
just
going to say
lucky.
she's like a Lieutenant Dan because she's short.
Hey.
So, speaking of short, Suna, what did you roll for initiative?
11.
I like it. Todoki,
22.
you stop that now. For a second there, I almost wrote Galdrian.
I mean, if he wants to show up, I mean,
This isn't Fallout. We don't get mysterious stranger perks. Also, Bethesda, not a sponsor, but if you want to be. Giovanna, that's what the G stands for, not Galdrian.
hey, you didn't even ask for. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're asking.
18.
And Whisper.
13.
Oh, my.
I'm going last, people.
Let's see.
No, I think you're going before the one that crit failed.
Yeah, technically.
Now his crit fail still got a 12.
Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory. I see DB over there, and that's where that came from.
Dee, get out of my laboratory. I don't even know if that was a good Dexter voice. It's been forever since.
Although, the one that I always quoted growing up was Johnny Bravo. Hey, pretty mama. Do the monkey with me.
So, since it says when rolling initiative, I can plant my staff.
Correct.
So, I'm going to plant my staff.
Okay.
And critical hit. Critical hit can heal.
So,
Bonus saves.
Giovanna,
Yes.
if you would, put yourself somewhere directly in front of that big guy right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the only one who sees this
Because
thing right now.
y'all are discussing the, y'all are together discussing the
Is this you,
Yes.
Steve?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That should be me.
arcane
Issues.
issues that exploding a section of reality.
Is there any modifications to that? I figure we're in a group.
No, the three of y'all are together, and then Giovanna's kind of off by her,
A little bit.
a little bit off by herself.
Sorry, let me scoot us back, I guess.
Yes, get us farther away. Okay. Okay, we should be good.
I'm gonna go with the saves.
Okay. So, what
And until the end of the battle, you and each ally nearby the staff gain a +1 bonus to all saves.
well, there you go.
It can be ended as a quick action to ally one ally to immediately save against all ongoing effects.
So, typo, but you can
Allow an ally.
allow.
Allow an ally to end immediately save against all. Okay.
Yes. So, what happens is Whisper, Todoki, and Suna are arguing about the arcane implications of what it means to be completely and entirely cut off from the natural plane.
Gio, who rolled really poorly on that.
Yeah, doesn't care about that conversation and is actually, observing her surroundings. Sees one of these displacer beasts ready to pounce. What she does not see, however, are the three others who are in behind the group. One of whom is going to just pop into existence behind Suna. And since she is so tiny already, just try to gobble you up.
Well,
Okay.
before that happens, and I'm facing that one big one, Gio's gonna hold up her hands non-threateningly, be like, "Hey, kitty, nice kitty,
Oh.
pretty kitty. We just blew up a camp for you, so maybe not start shit, please. Good kitty."
It seems to be entirely focused on you, and you seem to be entirely focused on it,
Yes.
for better or worse. Does Suna a 23 hit your AC?
Yes.
You're going to take 9 points of damage,
Whoa.
and you are immediately swallowed.
No.
A swallowed target is stunned and takes ongoing 5 damage. You cannot target or be targeted by any effect, except for this one. save ends.
Good thing you
Good
said.
thing I got those bonus saves.
Yep. So while Whisper and Todoki are about to turn to Suna to say something, just from behind her, one of these displacer pieces appears. Its jaw completely and entirely distends itself and unhinges and just snaps around Suna. And you can see her kicking and screaming on the inside. Todoki, it is your turn.
So, I am not going to shoot the one that swallowed her.
I appreciate that.
I will shoot the one that's in front of Geo, as she's like, "Good kitty, don't hurt us." And I'm like, "They're going to eat you." And pull back on the screaming bow. Sorry about that. For 10
Versus
AC.
no. So Geo holds up her hands, tries to calm it down. This creature looks over your shoulder, sees Todoki fire an arrow, and immediately disappears and reappears right beside you.
Excellent. Well, I am going to move.
You are now engaged, so you'll need to
Roll.
roll.
And
Get
if
plus
that's
one.
a save, it's a +1.
Correct.
That is not disengaging. You're going.
We're
in the
rolling
punish
horrible.
bin. But because I missed with an action on my attack with my screaming bow, I get 1 command point, and I'm going to go ahead and yell out, "Rally now!" A nearby ally can.
So is that an interrupt action?
It is.
It cannot take place on your turn.
Okay. All right. Well, I will finish my turn. Interrupt. Rally now. You can go ahead and make a save on a save ends roll.
Cool. So what do I need to...
She cannot be targeted by any effects.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Oh, okay.
She been swallowed.
She is in an interdimensional pocket.
Fair enough.
Withdrawal.
You're fucked.
Thanks.
Giovanna, the creature who was in front of you has now disappeared.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and let's see. What have I got here? I'm going to cast Mark with Sigil on the one that just ran away from me. It's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Which one do we want? We're going to do Vengeance Sigil on it.
So what does that do?
When it triggers... Okay, the trigger is the marked enemy makes an attack against an ally, and that attack does not target you.
Okay.
Then I teleport to engage the target and make a basic melee attack against it.
All right.
So basically, if it's like holding an action and getting to teleport over to it and smack it. So there's that. And I'm going to make a ranged attack at number 1. And I'm going to say this now, all of Geo's attacks against these things are going to be non-lethal.
Okay.
Because they're just doing what they do. Even though that's trying to eat us at the moment. So, D20.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 1 for a total of 10 against PD.
Oof. Well,
Our rolls are horrible tonight.
Welcome to the average adventuring party where our rolls aren't average.
we're the below average adventuring party today. This creature, whenever you try to lash out at it, disappears, and you hear it appear right behind you.
Well, fuck. Hold still, Inky.
Number 4, who is not on the board yet.
I mean, it's cool. It's not like we haven't done anything yet.
Maybe I have bad juju with my dice because I'm using 2 of the same colors that he has.
That's not a thing. That's not how it works.
Could be.
Let her have her dice superstitions. One is going to appear over there in a tree, and excuse me, when it goes to attack, these things have spiked and sort of fangy tentacles on their shoulders. It goes to reach out, and the tentacle, lashes out and disappears about a foot away from its head, and we'll say pops up and slaps Whisper. Because it doesn't know what you are. And you may and or may not be tasty.
I am not meat.
But your
You're
protein.
beyond meat.
Yeah, your protein.
Does a 21 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
You're going to take 7 points of damage. As these things just kind of like hit you and bite onto you for a second, and then disappear. And that creature seems utterly disappointed. Like when you're expecting a nice juicy hamburger and instead you get a grilled mushroom burger.
I like mushrooms.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Another one is going to appear. Right there by
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure.
Giovanna. And
is this one different size?
yes.
Is it a baby?
It's a baby.
It is not a baby. It, if you have a moment to look, it appears slightly different. It is a lot sleeker and has longer tentacles.
Excellent. It has to die.
It's a baby.
It's not a baby.
They're all babies.
As the 90 childs will know, not the daddy, not the daddy. I'm the baby.
It does a 17 hit your AC, Gio.
No, it does not.
So this thing tries the same trick on you that it tried on Suna, which is to unhinge its jaw and swallow you whole.
Hey, no.
Whisper.
Bad kitty.
Right. Whisper's just going to shrug off the fact that that one just tried to eat it and then turn around to the one that is trying to swallow Suna and is going to just give it a good old fungal strike, like right into the gut.
Okay.
Just down into the ground, up from the ground into the gut. I don't think that a 17 will hit versus AC.
A 17 will not hit it.
Okay, so that is a miss, but I do gain a fungal bloom for that, and then has a quick action. Let's see. Nah, I'm gonna hold off on that, and that's my. I will go ahead and move to engage with the one in the tree if I can.
Yeah. You'll have to run and climb, but I think with your vines and form, you're able to get up there pretty handily.
Yeah.
Let's see. The one that hasn't gone, but has been shot at quite a bit, strangely, is the one that Gio initially saw. It is going to skip its move action, because it's moved quite a bit, and is actually going to make 3 attacks on you.
Okay.
So that is a 27 versus AC.
Yes.
A 25 versus AC.
Yes.
And a 25 versus AC.
Yes.
So that is 26 points of damage.
Holy shit.
As
Oof.
it it lashes out with one tentacle, which latches onto you, lashes out with another one, and then actually pulls you in and starts gnawing on you.
25?
26.
Okay.
Can I interrupt really quickly and do a rally now action?
You've already used your interrupt.
No, he didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
She was extra planar. So I can spend a command point where she can take a free action to rally with 8 additional HP.
Okay. Let me math that. Okay.
Is this the same day that we fought those guards?
Yes.
You still have.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is probably the same hour.
Roll your recovery die.
Yeah, so roll your recovery die plus 8.
Wait, it's not a recovery die. Okay, let's try that again. 7, 8. I'm only down 10. As opposed to 25. Thanks, dude.
26.
26, yeah.
Suna. You are, first you take 5 damage.
Okay.
And I believe the only thing you can do is try to escape.
Can I do my quick action?
Let's see. You are stunned. Takes 5 ongoing damage. Cannot target or be targeted by any effect. Save ends all. So, no.
Okay.
It's the stunned part that I think.
Stunned takes your.
But you can make your save.
Okay,
Correct.
what do I need?
11, or what's your bonus from your staff?
It's +1.
Plus 1. So you need 10 or better.
I got
Hey.
16.
So how do you fight your way out of this thing's gullet?
I mean,
Hairball. Hairball.
Claw your way out.
yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to claw my way out.
Yeah, just at a certain point, it goes to, we'll say, bite on Todoki, and instead just like, haw, haw, and then Suna claws her way out of its throat.
Covered in drool.
Hello, Weird Swift. We missed you.
So I don't have the 5 ongoing anymore, right?
Correct. You have none of the penalties of being swallowed
Okay.
Until you're swallowed again.
until you're swallowed again. The round is now 2. The escalation die is now 1.
Yay.
It's not going to help if we keep rolling like this.
Yeah.
So, Suna,
Yes.
you are currently engaged with...
The guy that just spit me up.
correct.
Aw, congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like to be 8.
Usually if they try to swallow, that's a sign you should marry them.
It's actually going to reach past you. So if you would like to make a melee basic attack, it's going to make an attack targeting Todoki.
Yes.
Do it.
No.
Confidence!
16 versus, I don't know,
AC.
AC?
Is that with that?
Oh, what did I say?
17. Well, you
9,
said 16.
9 and 7 is 16, so 17.
That does not hit.
I think so.
But Todoki does a 15 hit your AC.
It does not.
I'm sorry. A 14 versus PD.
It does not.
Okay. Yeah. So Suna starts clawing into this thing's tentacles as it reaches for you and is trying to pull you to its mouth.
Not today, foul beast.
It is, however, your turn.
Well, I am against mouth stuff, so I'm going to turn and mark this with my screaming bow. So he gets +8.
You heard it here, folks. Average Adventuring Party podcast against mouth stuff.
Yes, unless you pay us for it, then we love mouth stuff. Will a 19 hit versus AC?
The one that tried to pull you in,
Yes.
that will hit. Yes.
Okay, well, now he is marked, so he's marked for death. So until the end of the battle, all attacks against him gain a damage bonus equal to 2 times the escalation die as free damage. So he's going to take 12 damage right now. And then I am going to move slightly away, so if somebody's engaging with me, they're not engaging somebody else.
Correct. All right. Giovanna.
Yes.
Oh, I've got to roll a d4 to see how many command points I got for that. 3. Fantastic.
It is now your turn.
Cool.
You are technically engaged with 2 of these,
Cool.
one of which is trying to hold you down and the other is trying to eat you whole.
I'm gonna hit him with White Flame Blade. Gio's gonna... She probably has her arm in one of these guys' mouth and she's just bapping them, saying, bad kitty, and then takes her sword and hits it in the ground. And I'm gonna roll for that. Dirty 20 versus PD.
That hits them both.
Yes! So,
Eat a dick.
6 plus... Wait, no, 2d8. I can read, really. That's much better. 19 points of fire damage to these
Fiery.
bad kitties.
1 and 2.
So the sword goes in the ground and a wave of white fire hits the cats. As she continues to yell, "Bad kitty, bad."
There's your little pad.
It's over there. I didn't feel like using it this time. For reasons.
Oh.
Yeah, so Giovanna, you do get one of these to spit you out of its mouth as fire overcomes it. The one that's in the tree, Whisper, you are engaged with it.
Congrats.
Don't take my joke.
I can take your joke, damn it.
So it's going to try and disengage with you. Which it does. So it hops up to a higher limb. And basically where it was sitting, there is a shimmery outline of it that is moving independently and looks like something's going to happen here in a second.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, that is number 4.
That's why it works.
You know what? The Devourer that's on Giovanna.
I'm sorry, Devourer?
Yes. Is going to teleport because you hit it. It is going to try to eat Todoki.
Sorry, Todoki, that's not the one with the sigil on it.
Well, that is a crit.
Yes.
So that is 18 points of damage, and you are swallowed whole.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
And I hope you like eating spiders.
Joke's on you. That's exactly what they're into. Whisper, it is your turn.
Right, so that shimmering thing. Whisper's been in the forest's shadow before. Can I make some sort of roll to see like what that might be? Like, is it going to be something where that shimmery thing looks like it's going to attack as well?
I'll just give you, it looks like it is purposefully trying to block you from getting to the original. So if you move, it will intercept you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bother moving then. I'm just going to do a ranged attack at the original.
Fair enough.
And let's see. I'm going to do a weakening bloom to target physical defense rather than AC. I'm going to spend 2 fungal blooms for that one. And that's a crit fail.
What was your total?
That is a 2 plus... that is a 13 versus PD.
Versus PD. Okay. Yep. So what does that bloom look like?
Well, it's a crit fail, so I'm going to say it just goes... And if Whisper could blush, Whisper would be blushing as a little puff of spore comes out of where the butt would be if Whisper had a butt.
Somewhere far away, a sad trombone goes, wah, wah.
No, that's just the sound his spores make this time. The one that's on Giovanna, it needs to move. So if you would like an opportunity attack on it,
Sure.
you may do so.
Let's see. 6 plus. Yeah, I don't think that's going to hit. 15 versus AC?
No.
Okay.
So it starts backing away from you, and as it does, it starts fading out. The only thing you're able to clearly see of it are its eyes.
I mean, that's cool. If it hits somebody else, I can thwap it still.
Yep. Suna. It is your turn. From somewhere off in the bushes, you hear rustling. From beyond this, we'll say over behind Whisper and Todoki. Well, where Todoki was.
So, having been in the Shadow Realm before, I imagine I have come across these guys before.
Sure.
Do they attack often? I mean, is it the usual thing and I just stay away from them, or?
They are an apex predator here, and they are very opportunistic.
Okay.
So if they are hungry and they think you are easier game than whatever they were normally going to eat, they'll go after you.
Are they considered non-mook?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, number 2 and 3 are bloodied, which is they are at half health.
The two lowest, or two with the fewest hit points,
Okay.
I'm going to try my reclamation spell.
Okay.
So,
So what does it do before?
It is 5d6 plus wisdom damage, and the target can't heal. Hard save ends.
All right.
Ooh. That is a 25 versus MD.
So the 2 with the lowest
Yeah,
hit points?
the two with the fewest hit points.
So that would be number 2 and number 3.
Okay. So 25 versus MD.
Hits both.
Oh, 26, because I forgot the exclamation mark.
Uh-huh.
So, hits.
Correct.
So 5d6. Can I borrow 2d6? Do you
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you only need 1d6.
have? No, 1d6. I'm sorry.
Nice try.
I can't count.
Hey, don't worry. I couldn't identify D6 from a D8.
6, 10, 15, 17 points of damage.
Is that plus your wisdom?
Oh, no. Plus my... Oh, so no, that is... Oh, God, math. 17 plus 9.
26.
26 damage.
Okay. So,
And the target can't be healed.
well, so Giovanna has strictly stated that she is being non-lethal. Is Suna following in her righteous path?
Yes, having dealt with these before.
Okay.
Just here doing their thing,
Yes.
which unfortunately happens to be
and
nomming
they're
on us.
fey creatures. I don't want to be killing fey creatures, you know.
Okay. So Todoki finds himself spat back out into...
Oh, I forgot you were in it. Good.
I was waiting to see what was going to happen.
So as this creature goes unconscious, Todoki just bleh, onto the ground. When Suna, what does your since this is the first time you've used that spell, what does that look like?
A big leafy hug.
A big leafy hug.
Yeah, it sprinkles leaves over him, and then one of them just kind of gives a big leafy hug.
And so did you Heimlich him?
It does like it does like what 26 points of damage. It's just a hug.
Just a hug.
You Heimlich Todoki out of its mouth.
Yeah, they were all talking about, snuggles and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, and out of character banter.
I mean, Gio still wants to hug it.
Gio's got a few
Kind
screws
of.
loose.
I mean,
yes.
Some people go for asphyxiation, so it
See?
can be a little bit huggy. Bleh.
I just had to make sure that he got rid of
So,
my friend over here.
Suna, when you cast your magic, you hear that rustling get louder, and from the ground under these bushes, you hear some sovereignty battle cries, and these figures just come charging up out of the ground.
I don't like this.
They appear to be sovereignty infantrymen. However, even to you, they are slightly translucent. And when they come running through you, let's see, what numbers did I give them?
But wait, there's more.
We'll give them the numbers 5 and 6. They come charging towards you. And as they do, they pass through Todoki, who is going to take a couple of attacks. Does a 22 and a 28 versus AC hit you?
Yes.
That is 22 points of damage.
Oh,
Wish we could roll a 20-something.
really? I can turn you into a tree when it comes to my turn.
Necrotic damage, if it matters. As they pass right through you with spears drawn and are charging Suna. Having said that, now it is round 3. The escalation die is a 2.
Okay.
That guy's dead because Suna killed him. And,
Didn't kill.
oh, excuse me.
I gave it a hug.
Sent him to a farm. No, Suna uses her magic to knock it out. Todoki, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's being mean to our fun guy over there.
All right.
The tree?
Yep, on the tree, the sleek one. And let's see, it is now 2. So that's still not gonna hit. 15 versus AC.
15 versus AC does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Do you get your command point?
Yes, just one for missing.
Giovanna.
Okay.
So, from behind you, you clearly hear the war cries of elves. Mm-hmm. And it's not Todoki.
Is one still backing up? No, I can see its eyes.
Yeah, it is particularly dim and hard to see because it's like up against some foliage.
Yeah. Giovanna will bang her sword against her gauntlet arm and like, go home, kitty. And then whip around and cast freezing leash on those two transparent soldiers. Going, what is happening now? Okay, baby. Oh, okay. 13, 15. 24.
Versus?
PD.
That will hit both of them.
Yeah.
Are you still engaged with the kitty cat? Or
I'm
no?
not engaged with the kitty cat. 4 cold damage, and I pull the target to you and engage it.
That hits both of them?
It should only hit one.
Okay. So how much damage? I'm sorry.
Okay. 4 cold damage, and then I pull the target towards me
Okay.
to engage it. And then the target takes a -5 penalty to disengage, and it can't pop for your teleport. When the target attempts to disengage, it takes 2d6 cold damage, whether it succeeds or fails.
Interesting. All right.
He's mine now.
All right. You have one of these things in your face. It does, in fact, for all intents and purposes, appear to be a sovereignty
Cool.
elf. Weapons, armor. Giovanna, though, this is let's see. Todoki probably was too taken by having been spit out, and Suna is casting magic. This soldier is covered in blood.
Good.
And looks like it has what would be fatal wounds. We'll say, like, there's probably a point at which you can just see through him. Mm-hmm. Maybe an arrow or spear shot.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
The one that's in the tree is going to climb up even higher to get away from Whisper. And let's see, which of you seems tasty aside from him?
Those elves look pretty good.
Maybe a little light.
You know, I think Suna seems pretty tasty.
I mean, the big one liked her.
Yeah. Does a 13 hit your AC?
No.
Oh, sad times. This cat, it's starving. It is hungry, and you are denying it.
Succor.
I'll give it some acorns.
Give it some elf.
Taste my flaming nuts.
Give it some translucent elf meat.
Yeah.
Whisper.
All right. Whisper sees that this thing is like trying to get away from them,
Yeah, it's
and
just
like
it seems to be able to reach just about anywhere on the battlefield, and it's just trying to get away from you.
all right. Whisper loses interest in the chase and is just going to hop down, seeing Whisper's natural enemy, and that is Sun Chaser sovereignty elves that are not traitors, like, or not. No offense. But,
You mean my people. Just say it.
yeah. And is going to just come down both massive tree trunk arms onto that unattended, ghostly elf, and
From the top ropes.
from the top ropes, and is going to do a. Let's go ahead and do another weakening bloom, spending another 2 points here. There we go. That's finally a double-digit number. That is going to be a 13 plus 13, so that's going to be a 26 versus PD.
That is a hit.
All right, and that's going to do 25 damage. I'm waiting to see if that's enough.
Okay.
And because I spent 2 fungal blooms, I get 1. I do get 2 back for it being a hit. But it. Let's see. It. Oh, where what? Okay. It is also weakened. Save ends. Mm-hmm. So has Whisper just. This time it actually works and has these arms come down on this ghostly elf. Just these glowing spores just billow out from underneath Whisper's fists and just enshroud the elf. And it's not poison per se. It is poison, but it's more like a. It's not poison. It's more like a.
Choking caught a pollen.
It's a parasitic thing. It saps the
soul.
the very soul of the target.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
So you could call that soul food.
So when Whisper brings his fist down on this creature,
Todoki dies.
there's a slight bit of resistance. Whisper's used to like hitting things and they just explode or pull apart. Your fist, as it hits where the head would be, like it resists and then passes completely through it and then smashes into the ground. It seems unaffected by your spores.
Even the weakened bits.
Correct.
Fuck. Well, since you said that, can I still do a quick action?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. As a quick action, I'm going to go ahead and increase any defense by 2 for each bloom. I'm going to go ahead and increase my AC by 6.
Fair enough. So, this Displacer Beast, are you still keeping an eye on it, Giovanna?
Yeah, I'm kind of listening to it.
It is going to
Do something stupid.
Disappear.
disappear.
Okay.
It is Suna's turn now. So, Suna, these things are charging you, and even the one that Giovanna has pulled close to her, like she grabbed it with this leash of ice magic and yanked it towards her, and it is still trying to charge for you. But it is your turn now.
So I'm going to go ahead and do Soothing Forest, my quick action. So everybody gets 19 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to do my Rain of Acorns on both of them. But I want the necrotic ones.
Okay.
They might be immune to necrotic if they're undead.
We'll find out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I figured it might do more damage than fire.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Do I have to roll to hit, see if I hit both of them?
Correct.
See, what we need is Suna from Fantasycraft, from like the first one, because that Suna was a paladin.
Yes.
Who had holy
Holy,
damage.
yep. And I did.
She has holy damage now. She puts holes through them.
So 22 versus PD.
That hits both of them.
You're about to Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and get like super huge. And
So 13 damage.
Yeah, Steve, you can keep giving me the finger. So, as Suna calls down her flaming nuts.
No, necrotic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Her rotting nuts. Before they can reach the targets, they just absorb them and seem a little bit more solid now.
Well,
Well, I mean, that might have helped y'all hit them, maybe.
Yeah, we're going to find
We'll
out.
find out.
You will, in fact, find out when
we fucked around.
when Suna casts a spell. A few more of these soldiers come clawing their way out of.
ooh, don't cast
Oh,
any more
no.
spells.
It's Suna.
All the people you killed. Oh no, why is there a Sun Chaser Sovereignty baby walking towards us?
Too Soona.
Too soon.
Oh, there's the episode title.
Yes.
So that ghost that's in front of Giovanna. Uh-huh. So what does it get for disengaging?
-5 penalty. It can't pop, free, or teleport.
Okay, so it does neither.
It takes 2d6 to cold damage.
So go ahead and roll me that cold damage as you continue to hold it there.
3.
So, having said that, it's going to turn around and snap at you.
Why you hold me back?
That is a 25 versus AC.
Yes.
That is 11 necrotic damage.
Cool. Thank you for the temporary hit points.
Let's see. Who is engaged with number 6 over there? Is that Whisper?
That'd be Whisper.
Go ahead and make me another one of those attacks. Because it's going straight for Suna.
Nice. That is going to be a 16 plus 27, 29 versus AC.
That is a hit.
25 damage.
It's number 6. And it is going to move through Suna and attack her.
I'm going to do a trap, unless that's a crit.
That is a crit.
Then never mind. It doesn't work on crits.
Okay, that is in fact 22 points of necrotic damage. These two new guys. So Suna, Giovanna, and I keep wanting to say Iacus. It's Todoki.
It's just a giant minotaur figure there. Why would you think Iacus?
So it's actually going to start with Giovanna. It is going to move through you. Does a 25 hit your AC?
Yes.
That is 13 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Second one at Todoki. Does a 23 hit your AC?
Yes.
That is 17 points of necrotic damage. Third attack at Suna. That is a 30 versus AC.
Yeah.
That is 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage your way. I'm going to go ahead and spend a rally now as an interrupt. You can go ahead and spend one of your rallies as a free action and gain 8 additional hit points.
By rally, you mean recovery?
Recovery.
Yes.
4d6 plus 8, 10, 12,
Plus 8.
16 plus 8.
24.
Woo. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that process is going to repeat again. So we'll do...
Okay, well, if it's not a crit, I'm going to interrupt one of them
okay.
for me.
Well, it will be the last one.
Okay.
So the first one, we're going to say we'll target Whisper. It is a 20 versus AC.
Does not hit.
Hey!
Because my AC is at a 22 right now.
Yeah.
Todoki, which is a 28 versus AC.
Yep.
So 17 points of necrotic.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Ooh, no.
And 15 versus AC for Suna.
No, I'm going to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Interrupt.
It was a 4, if that matters.
No, it just couldn't be a critical.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Careful.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to touch the mic cord.
So let's see. Interrupt a nearby enemy that hits you with an attack, not a critical. The enemy re-rolls the attack and takes the second result.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want it. First of all,
He didn't hit
but
you.
you don't want to make him reroll.
Never mind.
I mean, if you want to give me...
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's a trap. No, it's not.
I don't have interrupt spells, so I'm not used to them, but this is the first one, so...
Suna,
Uh-oh.
go ahead and make me a perception check.
Great. Now is not the time to roll that. What do I add to it? Anything?
Your wisdom, or your wisdom plus level, and if you feel the background is appropriate.
Forest
I mean,
Guardian.
since I am the forest guardian, I would assume so.
Yeah, definitely Forest Guardian.
So we're going with 16.
16. Yeah, I'd say that's close enough.
Whew.
You recognize these two guys that just attacked you?
Yes.
The wounds that are about their head and neck and shoulders, they look quite a bit like little paw and bite marks. These guys are, they're just covered with these gouts of blood, and one of them probably can't say anything because his jaw has been like ripped off. But you recognize them, like you just killed these guys.
Oh, like from the group of soldiers earlier? Oh. That's really weird.
Hey, but guess what? It's now round 4.
Oh, yay.
The escalation die is now a 3.
Because you're almost dead and, sure, everybody else is almost dead. No, he's got 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you into a tree.
Yeah, make him into a tree.
But that's hopefully if I get to you before
I'm hurting real bad too. I'm only at 127.
To be fair, they've hit me multiple times.
Yes, they seem to like you.
Multiple times.
It is, in fact, Todoki's turn.
Well, as much as I'd like to shoot them, I can't do shit about them. I'm going to shoot this kitty here.
Does it even look like it's still in the fight, actually?
Can I still see it?
You can still see it, but it looks like it's trying to fade out of the way.
I'll shoot the other guys. I'll shoot the one engaged with Suna and Whisper. So the one between Suna and Whisper.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah, the one. I think that's the one that I hit earlier. So that one should be solid.
And that is 6 plus 6 is 12. 27 versus AC.
Number 6, that is a hit.
So it is marked for death. It is going to take 16 points of damage.
Hey, you love to see
Yay!
And I'm going to move here so that I'm not in a straight line. I'm going to move out of the way so they have to go out of their way to hit me again.
So whenever you hit him, he discorporates.
And 2 more pop up. 3 more pop up. Holy shit.
3 pop up, clawing their way out of the ground. Todoki recognizes them as members of his unit that he betrayed when he defected, that he personally killed.
Excellent. And my cursed holy symbol is going to kick in, and I'm going to spider the shit out of this.
All right.
I don't know that I could turn spiders into trees.
It doesn't say that they can't be targeted.
I mean, that's okay. That's
I'm a
true.
swarm form.
It does say just you or a willing ally.
Yeah, he's hundreds of willing.
There's one little tree.
There's just
Lots of spiders around.
There's a lot of saplings.
Giovanna. You've got a hold of this this thing. It doesn't seem to have any compunction about hitting you when you won't let it go, but
Yeah.
it is clearly trying to go for Suna.
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna have to be stabbed. A lot. Okay. 20. 23 against PD.
That's number 5.
Is it?
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay, cool. So Gio's gonna shake out her sword. It's gonna ignite with this white flame, and she's just gonna start hacking at this guy. So 6 plus 2d8 fire damage. 5. 11 fire damage to this guy. And now we're gonna see if fire does anything special.
So your sword burns through it, and you swipe, hit the ground, and whenever you come back up, coming out of the ground is this suit of crystalline and iron armor that has
Are you fucking kidding me?
what looked to be this tank of liquid on its back. It hobbles forward and it has no head, but it does hold out both hands towards you. That guy up in the tree is gonna nope out of here.
He's probably the smartest thing on this battlefield right now.
Whisper. You're surrounded. The fools.
Can Whisper try to exit the forest's shadow?
So previously, you had tried and just didn't get a sense of the connection. Now you feel like something is actually blocking you.
Okay. I was going to try to grab these guys and exit with them. But instead, Whisper is just going to... Whisper is going to go ahead and just go apeshit and just try to pound. I can't do like multiple. I can't target multiple things with my attack, so I'm just gonna pick the ugliest one and just beat it into a pulp.
All right.
That's a crit fail. I mean, it is. A 15 versus AC.
15 versus AC does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Jack shit I can do when I roll fucking ones twice in a row. Or twice in the fucking combat.
Suna, it is your turn.
Oh, yeah?
That's the rumor. I mean, I can take it away if you want.
I mean, no, not really. Because I gotta turn my friend here into a tree. So, are you a willing ally?
Yes.
Is it a ranged spell?
Yes.
So you will take 2 attacks of opportunity if you don't disengage first.
And what do I have to roll to disengage?
Right now, you need a 12 or better.
Is it considered a save?
It is.
11 or better.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. That does not happen.
Okay.
So, do you want me to take the chance?
No. They hit for a lot. So if both of them hit you, that chance of me getting hit is a guaranteed of you taking a double team.
Joke's on you. Maybe she's into that kind of thing.
I mean, that's fair, but
So, I am not going to do a spell. I am just going to try to do one of my melee attacks
Okay.
then on number 5.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think that's number 5 in front of me.
Sure.
A 15. I'm guessing versus AC.
15 does not hit.
And that's
think
with
so.
the escalation die.
Yeah. I didn't roll very high. A miss gets 3 though.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No. I don't have anything else. So no.
So, Giovanna, was that a one-time thing for the effect holding it in place?
It just says takes a -5 penalty.
All right. So
Trying to disengage.
let's see if it can disengage. It does not.
Okay, 2d6 damage. Cold. 5 damage. Pretty much until it does disengage, it's going to keep taking damage.
Yeah, so it's going to try
Keep
and
failing that.
work in tandem with that fire guy to get you. Which I don't think a 19 versus AC hit.
No.
Okay. In which case, Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, first, those 2 guys that are on Suna. They are going to try and take her down.
in a fight, right?
Yeah. It's cocked. Does a 25 and a 26 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 18 points of necrotic damage. We'll say this guy, if Whisper, if you want to make an attack of opportunity.
What the fuck number is that? Okay, that's a 9 on the die, plus 11 versus AC, plus 3, so that should be 22.
That is a hit.
Remember, that one is marked and it gets twice the level of the escalation die as damage.
Okay, so 25 base plus, what's the escalation die of 3?
3.
6.
So 31 damage.
31.
Shit, man.
Yeah, so
Hey, I can't attack a lot of things, but when I fucking hit, I hit hard.
Yeah.
Whisper takes that one out.
The spiders are seen cheering, clapping their little hands.
So can the spiders be targeted?
So they can be. While in swarm form, I get +4 to all defenses.
Okay. This one is going to come charging after Todoki.
I can
Okay.
only do one of those, right?
Yes.
But doesn't it still have to try to disengage?
He is phasing.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I imagine he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I can't stop him then.
So, Todoki. This one is your little tiny spider ears. He is definitely calling you a traitor. And that is a 29 versus AC
Yep,
Shit.
that hits.
Hey, you're dead.
for 11 points of necrotic.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Down. I don't think that's enough to kill you.
All right, well, I'm at -10.
So, when that happens, this ghost just leaps onto Todoki and pulls him into the ground and just like grabs him by the lapel and is just smashing him into the ground.
I'm still spiders.
When you go unconscious, that goes away.
Oh, okay. I didn't say that.
So yeah, he just starts smashing you into the ground. Suna, a couple of these have you locked in place with spears, and a couple more come up behind you and likewise just pierce you from the back. The crystalline armor that's got a hold of Giovanna just turns its flames on her, and when you last close your eyes as you're falling to the ground, you see about 75 of these spirits just piled onto Whisper, and then everything goes black. And that's what we're going to call the episode, you guys. I finally got to kill Suna.
Oh no, she's not dead. You're not killing Suna.
That you know of.
No. Unless she can come back as Galdrian.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm a Galdrian clone.
No.
No, we've already
We know
established that Galdrian's face is a protected property.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his IP.
We know that if she did come back as Galdrian, she'd have the goatee, though.
Yeah, just a little red and white goatee.
Why would you
crashed
want to
with
be
his-
Galdrian? Be someone who hasn't been fucked from birth.
Galdrian has all the cookies.
That's the sole reason.
Come on.
Be someone near Galdrian so that you can have the cookies. Because Galdrian.
But I don't know who's near Galdrian at the moment.
Be someone be Shannara, who probably is getting fed cookies.
No, because she is near the enemy.
She wants Galdrian's cookies.
I was going to say that's not what she's being fed.
They're calling them cookies now. Okay.
And on that note, you guys got anything?
I'm deleting this recording because all those fucking ones.
Listen, if you did that, we wouldn't have any recording.
It's true.
Well, welcome to the Average Adventuring Party podcast. There's a Minotaur walking up a mountain. The end.
I'd like to point out, it took 75 of those guys to bring down Whisper because he still had 127 hit points at the end of that combat.
All right. Well, that's all I got. So, find us at the places, do the things, leave a review, sponsor an F-bomb, all the fun stuff. And having said that, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys on the next episode.